this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Brown out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Williams at the 5 down low.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
And the jam by Harden.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Tatum. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Here's Harden. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Here's Harden after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Harden dishes to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Brown wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injury. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
Up top, Brogdon. He's defended by Harrell. Brogdon the pass to Horford. Back to Brogdon. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And, well, Malcolm earning this degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Now here's Harden. He's got 5 to the middle. Harrell kicks to Harden. Passes it to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Harrell. The kick out to Tatum. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. High post, Embiid. Driving inside.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And so it's Boston with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Brogdon. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Embiid with a screen on Brogdon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams.
From 6-man his first few years to star player now, Harden's rise has been really fun to watch. He's willing to take on more and more responsibility each passing season.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Buries it from 3-point range.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increased the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work. Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Now here's Brown after the miss from Tyrese Maxey.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
The 76ers lead. Harden up top. He's guarded by Brogdon. Harden kicks to Harris. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul.
It goes on Jason Tatum. For Philadelphia, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brown kicks to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Brogdon against Harden. 5 to shoot in the corner. Tatum with it. And that one, good. Tatum's got 9.
Horford, clearly one of the better passing bigs in the league, adds a nice wrinkle to his team's offense.
It's Harden with the drive. Embiid. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
James Harden getting it done for Philadelphia. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
Making the most of their trips to the charity stripe, that's what they've done a good job of thus far in this one. Very comfortable at the line, and that's a good sign.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's White in at the 1.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
Tatum kicks to Brown. White the pass to Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Nobody better at running the screen and roll than Harden. He's conniving, creative, pacing, spacing, all of that on display. Incredible in the pick and roll.
And now the 76ers on the break. Harrell against Tatum. Harrell the pass to McDaniels. Rebound by Williams.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drives because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
Embiid kicks to Harrell. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Brown.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
For Boston, they've got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Horford with a screen on Hart. Inside. And There's Horford. That's good on the assist by Brown.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Pass to McDaniels, and here's Embiid. White covering, and Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Harden the pass to Embiid.
In tight quarters, that can be a very awkward pass to make.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They lead by 4. Harden kicks to Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. Brown with it. Maxey covering. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And stolen by Tatum. It's White on the wing. He's defended by Harrell. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. And he makes the first.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside Tatum. Horford up top. Launches a 3. He can't get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Harrell kicks to Maxey. Harrell setting the pick for Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Boston with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Tatum. There's the drive. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harden left side. With 1 on the clock, he takes it up and lays it in. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
You know, whenever James Harden steps onto the courts, you're almost expecting him to go off.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Celtics, 29.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
On On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. At the top of the key, Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got the first basket of the third quarter for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Embiid against Williams. Embiid inside. Kicks it out to Harden. And there's the drive. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
And the rejection by Embiid. White the pass to Horford. Out to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Brown the pass to White. Fires from deep. Poked away.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Shoots over White. Offensive rebound. Embiid, no good. Celtics trail by 8. Brown kicks to White. Fast break, Philadelphia. Harden's got the ball. Here's Embiid. Pass to Harris. Tucker with the ball. It's Harden with the drive. Oh, and James Harden throws it down home.
And Harden, absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Maxey against Brown. Tatum bats for 2. Nails the wide open jump shot. Tatum's got 20 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Tucker dishes to Harris. Here's Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Harden outside. Now the pass to Maxey. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 6 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Williams' shot is off. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor. Passes
it to Maxey. He kicks it to Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Brogdon against Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Gallinari missing. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
White the pass to Hauser. Jacks up a 3. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 15. The feed now to Embiid. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Kicks it out to Harden. No good from outside. Celtics trail by 15. Here's Tatum. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Tucker. Here's Maxey from past the arc. That shot no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Horford kicks to Tatum. A 3-ball. Connects from 3-point range. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots.
And the jam by Harden.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
Harden finds Embiid, and they pick up 2. 1 points in the game.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Tatum deciding where to go with it.
Boy, outstanding hustle from Harris on the defensive end. They're doing a good job to alter shots with that activity.
Embiid dishes to Harden. Out to Harris. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Second team foul.
Celtics trail by 14. Here's Brogdon. To the paint. Brown outside. Shot clock at 5 for the 3.
And, you know, it's awesome to see Harden giving his all on defense. That's been an area that he's needed to improve on. Really making an effort to stay with his guy.
Maxey against Tatum. Here's Tucker. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Brogdon outside. Outside, Horford. Back to Brogdon. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Maxey into the lane. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Harden finds Maxey. Back to Harden. Brown against Maxey. Here's Embiid. He can't get that one to fall. Williams with the defensive effort.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Sixers.
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Well, you think about the experience of Horford, and he brings a lot to the table for your team, including setting a great example on and off the floor for the young guys.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Tatum passes to Brown. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
He hits the second from the line.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Maxey passes to Embiid. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Horford sets a screen for Brown. To the inside. Tucker with the ball. Down low. Here's Embiid.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. The Celtics on offense, down by 15. And the foul on Harden. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good.
One of the things most impressive about Malcolm Brogdon is how well-rounded his game is. Scores, passes, defends, rebounds, and he's also a tremendous leader on and off the court.
And Tucker kicks to Maxey. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Tucker. Tucker a screen. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he laid.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor. They can pass. You can run your offense through. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And the first one at the line is good.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Over Maxey. Pass to Garland. Here's Okoro. 5 on the clock. And Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
It's stolen by Maxey. Here's Harden. He can't get that one to fall. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Outside Mitchell. Mobley down low. Harris on him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Joel Embiid.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
Good on the second one.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. And here is Harrell. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's gotten his second bucket on the night.
When we say Embiid does it all for his team, here's yet another example.
Allen, the pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Harrell finds Embiid. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Take it away! Mobley with it. Harrell picks him up. Here's Garland. Here's Allen. Back to Mobley. Garland against Harden. 6 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Embiid.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Embiid passes to Harrell. Outside Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the Sixers score.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Garland going inside.
You see the opportunistic attitude of Garland. Exceptional job knifing through the defense and finishing with force.
Out to Harris. That three's off the mark. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And that's a foul called on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Allen, and he banks in the layup.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
Harden drives in. Harrell passes to Embiid. Now Harden, guarded by Garland. Maxey against Mitchell. And here's Harris outside. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavs trailing. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Mobley passes to Garland. Mobley with it. Tries again. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Harden with the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Garland finds Mitchell. Back to Garland. Pass to Allen. And it's blocked by Embiid. For 3, Maxey. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Philadelphia foul. James Harden. That was a personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he drops a first.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
To the left side wing. Here's Embiid. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under
Buzzer.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before it. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. The 3 from Okoro. And once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Sixers trailing. And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done. And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
House, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Harrell. Now Harden. Jacks up a 3. He's rebounded by Okoro. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45. Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. Mitchell's gone 1 of 3 from distance. Maxey passes to Embiid. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And stolen by Harrell. Left side, Harden. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell drives in. And they get it back. The 3 from Okoro. The shot misses.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Back to Maxey. Pass to House. Now here is Harrell. Maxey with it. Back to Harrell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
5 to shoot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's on Darius Garland.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
And at this stage in Harden's career, he's all about winning. He wants to win as many titles as he can.
Maxey passes to Harden. Now Embiid. A minute and a half left in the first half of this game. Mitchell against Maxey. Intercepted. Fast break, Cleveland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line. And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Melton, he's checked in for the Sixers. Embiid passes to Harrell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Just a bundle of energy. Harrell creates free throw opportunities with how active he is.
A minute 4 left in the first half. Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Mitchell with the ball. Back to Mobley. Takes it inside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Mobley to the hole. Just easy off that drive.
Left side, Harden. Melton outside. To the inside. Embiid. Back to Melton. Outside Maxey. On the wing, Harden. Fires from the corner. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Garland. The second effort. Pass to Okoro. Allen on the wing. Garland, the pass to Allen. And another shot. And it's blocked by Embiid. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
And the Cavaliers call time here. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
They've got Montrezl Harrell. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Harden, and Harden with the slam.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
The Cavs trailing. Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
You can just see how decisive Harris is, effective at catching passes and just firing quickly.
From deep, Mitchell nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Okoro. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Here's Allen.
The defensive instincts of Embiid, his focus and commitment on this end is impressive.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Garland, a good look. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
Harris passes to Harden. Over Garland. Here's Embiid. Pass to Harrell. Outside Maxey. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
What more is there to say about how much Embiid means to his team and this city? After being hurt his first 2 years, he's been worth the wait.
Harrell passes to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Garland for 3. No good there. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And with Embiid, when he puts his foot on the gas, there's no stopping him.
A top scorer in the league since his inception. Not many centers who can stop this man. Uses so much power, almost unguardable.
The drive by Mitchell. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Screen by Embiid. Harden, the pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
Here's Mobley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul. You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And both free throws good for Mobley. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Harrell. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Harrell's got 10 points in the game. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Mobley. Allen, the pass to Garland. Okoro on the wing. Back to Garland. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Just 4 to shoot.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
And so he makes both from the line. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. From deep, Mitchell. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mobley against Harrell. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Ooh, rejected by Harris.
Look at Harris getting it done on the defensive end. That's a good sign for this team.
Here's Maxey. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Drops in the 3.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Here's Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Allen with it. Back to Okoro. There's the 3. And it's Harrell with a rebound. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Assisted basket. Coaches just love those, so credit Harris for the pass.
Mobley passes to Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the 3. On target from range.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Embiid finds Harden. Screen by Embiid to the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission. And his intensity on offense has been fun to watch. When you think about tough-nosed fan bases that don't hold back, the Philadelphia 76er fans, well, let's just say they stand out. They are extremely demanding of their team.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Sixers fans have no issues letting their players hear it when they are falling short of expectations.
And you could argue it makes it tougher for these players in the long run. They know these fans want to win, and because of it, these players are determined not to let them down.
But if you succeed, you worship forever. Throws it up high. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Maxey. Back to Harris. And here is Maxey. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cleveland calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Down low, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey. Embiid with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. For three, Maxey. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Left side, Harden. Pass to Embiid. To the right side, outside Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Embiid. Allen defending. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by the 76ers.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The Cavaliers shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Joel Embiid.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Here's Mitchell. Inside. Oh, stolen by Embiid. All alone on the break. Maxey with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't
Throw it down.
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh! And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Pass to Embiid. Harris on the wing. Harrell down low. Now here's Harden. Here's Embiid. Allen defending. Embiid's shot is good.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Wade. To the inside. Embiid with a steal.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Hits the three-pointer.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
So no problem for Philadelphia. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for our terrific two.
down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. White the pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Brown. Count that one.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
White with it. Garland picks him up. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Robert Williams.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Here's White following the score by Cleveland. The kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the way.
Well, Tatum is a three-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
Pass to Mitchell. The three. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's White. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Here's Horford. Basket good.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford, just powering his way through.
Mobley outside. It's all to run, and Mobley throws it down.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Stolen by Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
Cleveland shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And finished off by Brown.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Tatum with the block.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
And it's Brown missing. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Now Mobley, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer, trains the three-pointer.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Here's White, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jalen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy?
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Now here's White. And there's the pass to Williams. That shot misses. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The shot that time, not on target. Boston trailing. Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, White. In the corner, Tatum with it. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Cleveland, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And there it is for him. 6 points for Donovan Mitchell.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Back to Williams. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Cleveland ahead as they end the first quarter with a 13-5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from White.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And stolen by Williams. Tatum looking around. Round kicks to Tatum. Drives to the hoop. Mobley with the rebound.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
For 3, Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck deep here. It's just not his night.
And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Okoro, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Tatum's shot is off. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. He feeds it to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Driving to the basket. A nice shot by Okoro.
Defense going to live with that one. Okoro just making a tough contested shot.
The kick out to Tatum. And another miss by Boston. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Okoro dishes to Allen. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
White the pass to Williams. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Griffin's check in for the Celtics. 1:43 left to play here in the half. There's the pass to Okoro. Horford against Mobley. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
To stop the run, Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Gets on Jared Allen.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
It's up a 3. Boston again missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Okoro passes to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell dishes to Allen. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics trail by 9. Tatum drives in. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland against White. In the corner, Okoro with it. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Up top, Garland. White covering. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Garland. Allen's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now, here's Mitchell. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
This is what makes Derek White so dangerous.
And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jared Allen in this game, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Brown out there with White. And it's Griffin in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Horford the pass to Griffin. On the wing, Brown. Covered by Mitchell, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Brown finds Tatum. Out to White. Over Garland. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Okoro passes to Allen. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Off with the layup. Pass to Brown. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brown's got 10.
Now, Jaylen Brown is now so legit from deep, boy. You better make sure you're contesting that 3-ball. That's how good he is.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 6-point game. Stolen by Garland. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Tatum banked in off the glass. He's got 9.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And it's White missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Indoors, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Mobley the pass to Garland. And Griffin sends it back.
Boy, don't test Blake. Boy, every move out there on the floor, he's anticipating and sending it back.
Out to White. All alone. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Here's Okoro. Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Tries again, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
First free throw is good. And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Williams' shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. We've got 1:23 left to play in the 3rd.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Mobley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
Horford finds White. Brown outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Passes it to Brown. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. For Boston, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Second team foul.
And the first one drops.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Celtics making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Rebound, Boston.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Tatum kicks to Brogdon. And a miss there on the triple. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
8 seconds left to play here in the third. With 4 seconds on the clock. And Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got 5 now.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
And we've reached the end of the third. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 6. And 2-0. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. In at small forward and power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. On the wing, Williams. Brogdon looking around. Mobley with the block. And he recovers it. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Derek White's checked in for Brogdon. And so here's Cleveland. 6-point lead. Garland dishes to Allen. And that one is good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, Jared Allen, what an effective use of that pump fake. Nicely done.
And that one falls for Allen. And Allen drops them both.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
The kick out to Brown. Fires the three. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by Tatum. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And good that time.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Out to White. Here's Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum passes to Williams. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mobley outside. Allen surveying the D. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Horford. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
Here's Garland. Williams with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Bucket is good. That's 7 points for Darius Garland.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And slam dunk by Allen.
Boy, this guy is a big-time athlete. Jared Allen, watch out.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Tatum on the wing. From downtown, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
Garland the pass to Allen.
Clearly a foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Nice move. Williams with the block. Brown against Mobley. In the corner, Horford with it to tie it up. The kick out to Tatum. Beyond the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Okoro's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the rejection by Tatum. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
In the corner, Horford with it. On the wing, Brown. The kick out to Tatum. And they recover it. Williams passes to White. A second chance effort. Allen with the rebound. And here is Garland. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
The kick out to Brown. Inside. White the pass to Williams. Outside, Horford. Pass to Tatum. Another shot. Back to Brown. And another shot. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here.
talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got James Harden. Joel Embiid is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Horford, right side. White on the wing, beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. The 76ers go the other way with it. Harden, the pass to Harris. Back to Harden. Pass to Harrell. Now Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And here's Harden, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
Harden finds Embiid. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill, incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Pass to Brown. White for 3. Boston, no good that time either. You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that.
And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, then you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
First one falls for him.
Well, you look at Horford, and he scores, rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level. That's why he's had the career he's had.
Horford hits them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Robert Williams picks up one.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Boston with the ball, following the score by Philadelphia. Again, the miss by the Celtics. I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Horford against Embiid. Maxey passes to Embiid. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Brown. White can't hit.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Now here's Brown. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Embiid against Tatum. The free throw drops for Embiid.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Horford outside. Right side Tatum. Out to Horford. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Outside Maxey. With the drive. Tatum pulls it in. Outside Brogdon. Let's go with a three. Joel Embiid. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's James Harden. And it's Maxey in at the 2. And that's an intentional foul. Here are the Celtics with the ball. It's a 13-point game.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
To the paint. And then Embiid with the dunk.
At 7 feet tall and almost a seventh of a ton, that's a lot of force coming down on the 10 with Embiid.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, "People need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it." Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks.
You know, with all he does offensively, at his size, Joel Embiid is like a cheat code, special talent.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
Harden finds Harrell. Back to Harden. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Smart against Harden. Here's Brown. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Maxey passes to Harden. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll get another chance. On the wing, Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden. Exceptional at slicing up the defense.
Tatum against Harris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. The long-distance 3 is buried. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Harden against Smart. Excellent D there from Embiid. Out to the right wing. Back to Harrell. Pass to Harden. Yes, and it's Harrell with the assist. Harrell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Harden putting constant pressure on the defense, finishing down low.
Horford outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, pass to Harrell, to the left wing. Deflected by Tatum.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
Embiid is screen on Smart. Harden tries again. Out to Harris. Maxey passes to Harrell. Now Harden. Back to Harrell.
At the defensive end, Horford, he gives you everything he's got, always looking to contest shots.
Kept alive. Out to Harris. Outside Maxey. Harris passes to Embiid. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
For Boston, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Harris on the wing. Launches it. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Back to Maxey. High post Harrell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Smart with the ball. Horford for 3. Knocks down the long J. Horford's got 5 now.
You know, it's been a nice evolution to see the three-point shot become a consistent part of it.
Allie, as always, thank you.
The Celtics 16. The 76ers 31.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Here's Smart. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Lets the 3 fly. And the 76ers another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Harris passes to Maxey. Here's Harden. Harris outside. It's stolen by Tatum. To the middle. Here's Smart. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Down low. Here's Embiid. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Embiid's got 20 points.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
And finished by Tatum. Wow!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
Here's Harris driving to the basket. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Embiid drops them both. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Now here's Smart. And it's blocked by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his side. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Harden driving in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the 76ers.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Harden's level of creativity offensively is really special. His handles, his ability to get out and get buckets is really second to none.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Misses the 3. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-6 run.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Pass to Horford. Tatum from long range. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 12.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Out to the right wing. Harden against Horford. Maxey with it. Puts up a 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
White, he's checked in for Boston.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
And so they foul intentionally.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Embiid with it. Guarded now by Williams. And he's going for the oop here. Horford with a steal. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harris against Tatum. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Maxey. And Embiid throws it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Sixers on. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Montrezl Harrell. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Harris in at the 3. Harden misses. The Celtics shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. White for 3. And they get it back. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Harden into the lane. Here's Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
White with it. Harrell picks him up. Back to White. The 3. They grab their own miss. Outside, Brown. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Sixers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Horford can't hit. And the 76ers shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. And that's a foul called on Montrezl Harrell. That's his 4th foul of the contest. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And an intentional foul right there.
4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Embiid passes to Harrell. Back to Embiid. Cans it with nobody near him. Embiid's got 30 points.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Embiid is not just an okay shooter. This guy is a terrific shooter. So you can't let him get comfortable really from any distance. He can knock it down from anywhere.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Outside Harden. Inside. Embiid can't hit. Boston's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. White with it. Harden picks him up. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. Boston no good that time either.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Embiid from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Tatum. The 3. And Brown And the bucket on the assist by Tatum.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
It's Brown on the wing. The kick out to White. Here's Horford. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now. On the wing, Harden. Defended by Brown. And it's Maxey missing. Boston's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's White. Tatum passes to White. Back to Tatum. To the paint. Out to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. White for 3. And James Harden pulls it down. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Oh, got a piece of it. Horford with a steal.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Sixers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Joel Embiid.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And here's Brown for 3. That one is off. Maxey against Horford. Here's Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White.
Like to see Embiid finishing like that. Not afraid to get physical, not backing away from the contact while being fouled.
So it's Boston now. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's White. And too long on the shot. Embiid passes to Harris. To the inside. Harrell. Harris finds Harrell. From deep. The Sixers again can't hit. Horford against Embiid. Williams from long range. The rebound by Embiid. And here's Harris outside. Misses there. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
freshman with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Embiid. That's Harden. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Maxey in at the 2.
Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy. But he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
A nice shot by Okoro.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Left side, Harris. To the paint, inside, and Embiid finishes inside. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity. And
talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Now, here's Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland. Harrell against Mobley. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Harris kicks to Harden. Passes it to Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Back to Garland. He doesn't hit that one. Philadelphia with the ball. Right side, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Harden and the jam by Harden.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Maxey against Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now, here's Maxey. Harris inside. Over to the wing. Embiid, the pass to Harden. A three-pointer off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Now, here's Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. Second chance shot. And Allen with the layup. Allen's got 5 points so far.
A very strong young man. Allen, tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
Maxey passes to Harrell. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Mobley outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Kicks it out to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
At the line for Cleveland.
Throw good, Garland.
And I love love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
All free throws good from Garland.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Maxey finds Harden. Harrell with it. Embiid sets the pick for Harrell. Back to Embiid. He gets it in there. 8 points for him.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Tipped away. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. The 3. Rebound by Harrell. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Great job rewarding Embiid for running the floor.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been at command.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Maxey kicks to Harden. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
Here's Garland. Here's the lob to the hoop. Passes to Mobley. They shoot again, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road. Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coach him.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
Maxey kicks to Harrell. Harden looking it over. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
76ers ball.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Harden the pass to Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Garland, no good. The 76ers leading by 7. Harden with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Shoots it. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the 7th. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Garland with the bucket.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim. Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Here's Garland. Embiid knocks it loose.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell with it. Maxey covering the drive by Mitchell. And he comes up with the deuce. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree, you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
And when you think of Harold, his endless energy is what comes to mind first. This guy just hustles and works every moment he's out there.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Kicks it out to Harden. From the arc. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's a Okoro driving the lane. Harden against Mitchell. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Allen against Embiid. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Again, Mitchell missing. Embiid against Allen. Embiid inside. Left side, Maxey. Harden has a wide open look. And that one released in time, but no good. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid. All right, David, thank you.
The 76ers, 36.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
And the Cavaliers call time here.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
Look who it is, fans.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. In at small forward and power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Now the pass to Harold. Kicks it out to Harden. Going inside, and the jam by Harden.
Okay, I see the explosion. Look, Harden never ceases to amaze me.
And here are the Cavaliers. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers. They have all done the same thing. They went into win now mode.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Doesn't go that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Pass to Harris. There's the dish to Harden. To the inside. Embiid misses from close range.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. And that'll be his third foul so far. 90 seconds now into the second half. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Greg, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
In the corner, Harrell with it. Harden outside. Passes it to Maxey. On the wing, Harris. Back to Maxey. Kicks it to Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jared Allen. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket for Mitchell. Harden finds Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
There's Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaching. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Harrell setting the pick for Harden. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Kicks it out to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
To the wing on the left. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes.
He feeds it to Harrell. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Down low, and Harden with the stuff.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
For three, Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Embiid with the block. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And stolen by Harris. Pass to Maxey at the top of the key, Embiid. And Harrell wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. Mitchell outside. Fires for 3. Here's a Okoro. Some solid defense from Maxey. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a...
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks so much, David. And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris is out there with Harrell. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Harden with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And there's the pass to Embiid. Harrell setting the pick for Embiid. He dishes it to Harrell. And stolen by Mobley. Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland leading the charge. Mobley left side. Kicks it out to Garland. 6 to shoot. Mobley inside. Guarded by Harden.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, we're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Here's Okoro. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And he makes all 3. The 76ers leading by 7. Embiid with a screen on Garland. And the jam by Harden.
One of the league's best scorers. Harden knows his team depends on him to help shoulder most of that offensive load.
For 3, Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 76ers shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Embiid finds Harrell. Harris outside. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And he's always been a mid-range specialist. Harris has a great sense of when to take those pull-ups.
Mitchell with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's Okoro. Allen trying to break free, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Harden left side. Pass to Embiid. He kicks it to Harris. Stolen by Allen. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Okoro. Goes back up. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And Allen slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Harden right side. The 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Harden outside. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. On the wing, Mitchell. From outside the arc. And the rejection by Embiid.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Philadelphia.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Mobley with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Garland, that's for 2. That one off the back iron and out.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Fires from the wing. Maxey, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
Maxey kicks to Harden.
A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
So Philadelphia wins it, and in the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Doris, both sides do a great job of stringing together stops.
Well, whatever has happened on the offensive end of the floor, pace and space, et cetera, championships are still built on the defensive end of the floor. We are talking about two teams who not only have quality individual defenders, they are tied together on a string as a team.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Jaylen Brown is out there with Derek White. And it's Williams in at the center position. Now here's White. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
The open shot, White. The rebound by Allen.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. No good from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Tatum on the take. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted.
Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
But BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
And the officials call a traveling violation. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Brown. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
Garland. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. White against Garland. Back to White. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there. When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
Mitchell misses. The Celtics with the lead. Brown inside. Check by Mitchell. Brown can't hit.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And the versatility White provides for this team is so important, Doris.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
He buries it from 3. Brown's got 5 points.
Boy, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
Horford with a steal. Williams with it. Now guarded by Mobley. White for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
White on the wing. Mitchell grabs the miss. The Cavs trailing. Here's Okoro. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Tatum. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. The kick out to White. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta. White's gotten his second bucket.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Mitchell with room to shoot. Pass to Allen. Horford with a steal. On the wing, Tatum from behind the arc. That shot missing, and it's Cleveland the other way. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside, Brown. Back to White. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
7 seconds left in the first quarter here. There's Tatum with the 3. No good that time. Cleveland calls timeout.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Give it up for your Cleveland Cavaliers.
And stolen by Brown. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics out in front. They lead by 5. And back to...
Your Cavaliers U16 team. Okay, everyone.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Tatum from long range. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Jarrett Allen, his first team foul.
Boston on offense. 6-point lead, and it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, BA. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Garland. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
First free throw is good.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader, one of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Lopez comes in for Evan Mobley. Cleveland calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Mobley, he's checked in for Wade.
Give him a round of applause.
Garland hits them both. And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra-productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends. Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Garland for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. To the paint. Here's Williams. They get the rebound, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. From the arc. The kick to Tatum. From downtown. Gets the three ball to go. Tatum's got 5.
Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from 3 and you're in trouble. Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Out to the wing. Lopez against Williams. Releases from 15. That one a little long.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Back to Garland. Takes it inside. He's off on that one. Nice D from Horford. Boston has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. It's stolen. Garland against White. Goes up. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Horford outside. And stolen by Mobley. White against Mitchell. Here's Lopez. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Mitchell against Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Okoro. Plenty of space. Horford with a steal. White against Garland. Now Williams. And here's Brown for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tatum finds Horford. Now here's White. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Cleveland calls timeout.
And please give your Cleveland Cavaliers
Just 4 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right.
Let's hear it for the Milwaukee.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
Doris, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
Okoro on the wing. Nice D from Tatum.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 8.
So good at exploiting where the defense is. Jason Tatum in the pull-up. Man, that's good.
And finished off by Garland.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Here's Garland. And the layup falls. Garland's gotten 4 this quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
White, the pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Takes the 3. The kick out to White. Fires the 3. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And stolen by Williams. Brown against Mitchell. Pass to White. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. A level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
That one's no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Mitchell. It counts! And the foul! Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Outside Tatum. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Doesn't go that time. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Brown with it for 3. They get it back. Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley. And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Pass to Horford. And finally, they hit one.
Well, that basket to me is all about energy. Al Horford bringing it every night.
Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's White. That one no good. Good work defensively by Lopez. Here's Mitchell. Horford with the block.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. Mitchell misses.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Now White. Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it backhanded.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Celtics making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. Good on both. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
And it's Garland on the drive. On the wing, Tatum. Checked by Mitchell. Three-pointer. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in the game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside for Mitchell. From outside the arc, Tatum with the block.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Brown can't hit. Cleveland calls timeout.
Here they come, man. It's your time. Team. All right, everyone. That was your one. Your only.
Tatum with a steal. It's a tie game in Cleveland. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Cleveland calls timeout. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that JB Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Boy, it seemed like there was a message behind that. Garland showing he's not to be taken lightly off the drive.
On the wing, Tatum. Shoots over Mobley. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Brogdon against Garland. Outside Brogdon. There's the drive. Brown. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Mobley. Pass to Lopez. Okoro on the wing. Hounded by Tatum. Here's Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Boston trailing. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Lopez with the steal. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball clogging the passing lanes. Impressive.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Looking to win the run. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
And both free throws good for Brown. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Garland, the pass to Lopez. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Williams. Out to Horford. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one's on Darius Garland.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
And he sinks the second. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. Here's Okoro. Good work there as it goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Wow, that's a nice burst of power from Okoro. Use your muscles to get past that contact.
Horford for 3. Boston again missing.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Here's Mitchell, and stolen by Williams. Outside White. The kick to Tatum. Pass to Williams. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Mobley with it. Lopez passes to Mitchell. The 3 is up. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Okoro. And here's Lopez. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Here's Tatum. A minute 15 left in the game. Looking to get back on track. Pass to Williams. Here's Brown. Knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Horford covering. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Garland, the pass to Mobley. The 3 from Mitchell. The drive by Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
They get it back. The kick out to White. Another shot. And he lays it in.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Here's Brown. The Cavaliers pull it in. And stolen by Brown.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up by 9.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
White with it. There's the 3. It's off. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out of it.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.